In this video I am going to show you how to make a cheap and very easy coffee cup holder for the Harley Davidson touring motorcycle that uses the hard style saddlebags just like the one on this Road Glide. The first step is to get yourself a piece of aluminum like this. This is 1 inch wide, thickness is 1/16 of an inch, and cut yourself a piece that is approximately 10 inches long. Next, take your 10-inch piece of aluminum and drill a 11/32 hole approximately half an inch away from the end of your piece of aluminum. Next, take your piece of aluminum and at the end opposite of the end where you drilled the hole, measure about 2 inches and then bend the piece of aluminum, creating a 90-degree angle. About like that. Next, go to your local Walmart store and get a pack of these cup holders. I think you can get 4 to a pack, like a couple of bucks, and cut this end piece off. That, so you're left with a cup holder like this. Now take your aluminum piece and your cup holder and put them together like this, and make sure you're getting a good contact area here and at the bottom here. I took a pair of pliers and kind of bent this to flatten it out here, and bent this up a little bit more, but you want it to fit something like that when you're done. Now take your metal piece and some coarse steel wool, and on the area where it's going to make contact with a plastic cup, scratch it up. You want a rough surface. Something like that, and make sure you do it all along the area where it's going to make contact with the cup holder. And take your plastic cup holder and do the exact same thing with the steel wool. Now take a clean rag and some rubbing alcohol and clean off both pieces where they make contact with each other. You want to remove any dirt, grease, or oil that may have gotten on the pieces from your fingers, and then set them aside to dry. Make sure you do it to both pieces, make sure they're clean. Now go and get yourself some JB Weld quick weld. You can use a regular JB Weld, but it takes longer to cure. The quick weld is a lot shorter, and you want to mix yourself up a batch. Now take your two pieces and add the JB Weld to the pieces. I'm going to add it to the cup holder. This stuff sets in about 6 minutes, so I gotta kind of work quick. And then you can take your two pieces, put them together, and then while it's setting, I'm going to use a zip tie to help hold them together. And then just make sure everything's straight and let it set, and I will be back in about 6 minutes. So here is the coffee cup holder after about 6 minutes. Takes about 6 minutes for that JB Weld Quick to set, and then another 4 hours for it to completely cure. But this is what it looks like. See from the side here. Try to get as much contact area on the bottom. And so I can take this zip tie off now. I'm not going to use this until it completely cures. But what you want to do, these coffee cup holders, they're cheap, but if you don't abuse them, they'll last a long time. I've used one for about 4 years. But you want to take a small zip tie and put a zip tie right here just to help support these walls because they're kind of flimsy. And then cut off this excess. And that is the cup holder, and now I will show you how to install it on the bike. So come over to your motorcycle saddlebag, either the left or the right, doesn't matter. Open up the saddlebag, and your saddlebag is attached to the motorcycle using these fasteners here. These fasteners are actually called a bell head stud, and you want to remove the rear one and also remove the washer and set that aside. And I will show you why I chose 1/16 inch thick aluminum to use with this coffee cup holder, and it's because it's about the same thickness as the washer. So set the washer aside, then take your fastener, insert it through your cup holder, the hole you drilled, and attach it to the motorcycle. And that is how you make a inexpensive and easy cup holder for a Harley Davidson touring bike. So I thought I would share with you guys what I use my cup holder for. When I go to Starbucks, I usually get one of these large coffees or teas, and I use my cup holder so I'm not, I can take my drink with me. These cups will drip. They don't drip a lot, but they do drip, and you get drips out of like this vent hole in the top lid. And also there is there's a seam in this cup right here that allows liquid to pass between the cup and the lid, which you get drips from that too, but it's not a lot. And the way that I deal with the drips is I take an old shirt that I got here, I put it at the bottom of my saddlebag just to catch any drips, and then I take a shop rag, I place it in the cup holder, and then I place my Starbucks cup in the cup holder. And make sure you get one of these splash sticks at Starbucks, and they're used to plug the hole in the lid. And I've been doing this for a while, and I've never had a major problem with like the lid coming off or anything. But if the drips are a problem for you, you can get a metal coffee cup with a screw-on lid, and it's completely sealed, and you won't have that problem. So I guess that's it for the coffee cup holder. Make sure you let your JB Weld, if you're using the quick weld, let it cure for 4 hours. The regular JB Weld takes a lot longer, but just look at the instructions for the cure time. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section, or you can leave questions at my forum at thesmallengineshop.net. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.